Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. Today's episode is about magical crops. Yes, don't you love the crops you see all around you? Ha 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 ha. Nope, they're not crops. Yes, you're right. This is the reinforced obsidian that we did in the last episode. And I just wanted to show you one change that I did. I moved this little window. We had originally had the window right here. I moved it up here. That way you don't have to break it every time you want to get your stuff out, and we don't have to use a vacuum or anything to get it out either. We just jump in and then we get stuck in here. Help! I've fallen! I can't get out! Actually, it's really simple. We just take a piece of cobblestone and jump and you're out. And you can leave the piece of cobblestone in there too because it doesn't affect when you generate the wither. You just go ahead and generate the wither just like this, and wham, 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 and you're fine. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. So go ahead and just throw that in there and you're all set and ready to go. And while we're talking about the wither, let's go ahead and let him explode real quick. Because he's killing himself, he does not drop the division sigil. But if you kill him with your sword, yap, 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 he will give you a division sigil. So if you have armor, go ahead and jump in there at the last minute and kill him. And you will get the division sigil if you're looking for a division sigil. My only recommendation that I have for you is a bucket of milk will not work. You have to have a jar or whatever this is of milk to drink. For some reason you can't drink buckets of milk. You can only drink out of the jars. So when you get the wither effect, you want to make sure you have some milk on you. That way you won't die from the wither. You won't wither away. You won't wither away. Alright. The other thing I've changed, and it's just the two things mainly that I've changed since the last episode that I want to show you, is I've changed this around a little bit. It was coming all the way out. Now the withers will come in here and they will drop straight down. One person gave me a really good idea in their comments. They said use the conveyor belts, the block conveyor belts, not the ones you actually lay on top of the blocks. And that way you can just push them right where you want. I like it, but I try to go as simple as I can. I try not to use anything unless I really have to. And with this layout, it will automatically push them down without a problem. Here comes one right now. And down he goes. You just have to make sure you have two blocks here. I did have it zigzagging, but when it zigged from there, it would run into the wall here and it wouldn't push them into the hole. So I actually had to bring it all the way out and then straight across. And I filled in the one little corner over there with glass. So you just make sure you have some blocks where they actually run. The water starts to run in the direction that you want it to go into. Alright, let's go down below real quick and I'll show you how we do the next step, which is simple. This is not a big deal, but I like killing these guys. And there you go. They're right here, easy to get to, easy reach. And yeah, I don't know, did I have the two heads? I think I just got two heads from him. That's a pretty good kill. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about why you're here, the magical crops. We are going to finish up today's episode with magical crops and all about magical crops, so help me magical crops. Here is what we got. Alright, 2 episodes, we finished the crafting an iron seed. We got that done, bingo. We also used the growth pulsers to speed up the crop growth. We got that. So we only have 2 more things to do in this farming age, or I call it the magical crop section. And that's craft a diamond seed and craft Zivicio, and don't tell me I said that wrong because I'm sure I did. Craft Zivicio infused armor. So that's what we're going to do in this episode, those 2 things. Let's go over here where our crops are and let me show you what we need for today's episode. And it's a lot. I hope you've been growing your Zivicio essence because this is what we're going to need for our armor. Our infused armor that we have to make. Yes, this is all full stacks except for 1/2 stack here. So you need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 is 36. Almost what? 47, almost 45, excuse me. I don't know, a lot. Let's see, 9 times 6, 54. No, 9 times 4 is 36. Plus another, about 54. Roughly 54. You see how many you got. You can count them. I don't have to count. Alright, here's what else you need. You need gold nuggets. You need 2 stacks of those. You need 2 stacks of iron ingots. You also need 4 glowstone essence, 1 obsidian essence. Alright, now we get to 6 more iron ingots. These are going to use for the unstable ingots that we're going to make in just a few minutes. We also need 30 diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. 24 is a magical number we're going to talk about today. But 24 of those are going to be used for our armor, and 6 of those are going to be used for the unstable ingots. And then, this is very important, strong infused stone. You need a new one of these. If you used it, you need to make a new one. It's not hard to make, so go ahead and make another one, because the recipe that we're going to use it for with the unstable ingots doesn't work unless it is a fully charged stone. And so the durability is still 100%, 1024. Very, very important. And of course, we need another star. That's why we got so excited in the last episode. We got our nether star, and we're going to need 6 lapis. The 6 lapis is going to work with coloring dye. You'll get to that in a minute. I need 2 more of these things while I'm thinking about it. Need a total of 18 of these dye things. 1, 2, there we go. We'll show you why in just a few minutes. Alright, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we want to get our stones working up. Just so you go ahead, and the last one we made, oh yeah, this is the last one that we made, which is brand new because I remade it, the strong one. We are going to make, let's see, where are they here? The extreme infusion stone. And then as soon as we get done with the extreme infusion stone, we're just going to use this thing one time, and we're going to make the master. The master is going to come out, and we're going to, yes, this is a really cool stone because it's infinite. The durability, it never goes down, and you can use it in place of all the others. So we can throw away all the others and just keep the master. The master is the master. Alright, so let's look at the recipe that we need for the extreme. Here is the unstable ingots. It's just not going to be any fun to make. We need 2 of those, and then the glowstone essence, and the Obsidian, and there's our, yeah, you see it, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this stuff out. We need another star. We need the glowstone. We need the obsidian. And we need 2 diamonds for the unstable ingots. There we go. And I think that's it. Yes, yes. Is that it? I hope so, or we're going to die. Sorry. Laugh too casually. Now, we have to actually use the vanilla crafting table. We can't use the ones that can hold it. It's really nice that you come in here and come back out, and it's in here. You have to use one, a vanilla. It will not let you use this one here. So, okay, let's go to the vanilla. We'll go ahead and place our stuff in here for our unstable ingots. It doesn't happen until you take them out, so we're okay right now. Now, the recipe is going to be glowstone, 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 nether star, and where is the stone? I need to get the stone out. I didn't get the stone. So we are missing the stone. So let's get that out real quick. It's right here. We'll need that one. And we'll start again. So we'll put this in here, this here, this here. So then when it comes out, we're going to put the nether star, the stone, glowstone, 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 unstable, unstable, and obsidian. Okay, that's what we need. And we're going to get 2 of these out of here. I am going to go ahead and fill up all these extra empty spots right here because I want the unstable ingots to end up right here on top. That way they're easy to get to the crafting table, right? Right? Yes, yes? Okay, so everything's going to be right here. Let's go ahead. We'll put them right here. So as soon as I hit this, they'll go right here. We start building up. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. We're going to put 1 here, 1 here. You can take that out, put this up here, put this here, put this here, and then drag this around, and guess what? We have it. Dun, 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 an extreme infusion stone. Da, da, da. And we're going to just use it one time. And go ahead and put this one away. We don't need it. We're done with it. And now we're going to do one more. Let's go ahead and pull out the stuff in here. For the extreme one, just see, go ahead and look at it. We need to make a bunch of dye. Dye, baby. All right, let's go ahead and get this all put away real quick. There we go. We got 18 of those things. Now, let's show you the extreme one. This has got the bacon in it, the epic bacon, which is just a bunch of dyes with some cooked pork chops. I'm making 6. You need 4 of them. I'm making 6 because I want some to eat later. And 6 is a magical number, I guess. You could use tofu, but I got the pork chops from my farm, so I'm going to go ahead and use those. And when you lay this out, it can be any order, any fashion. You don't have to put it in this fashion here, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and make our colors real quick. The first one I'm going to make is red, and red is just going right across, and we got red. And the next one I'm going to make is purple. Purple is straight down. And then we're going to make orange, which is kind of like here. There we go. And then we're going to make yellow, which is a zigzag up. There we go, yellow. Next one we're going to make is magenta, which is zigging this way. Nope, 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 nope. I think it's over here. There we go. Sorry, zig that way. There we go. Magenta. Next one we need is green. And then we also got the blue that we're going to put in here from there. So we got all our dyes. We're just going to throw them up there in any order. It doesn't really matter. Any pattern doesn't really matter. You could go around in a circle. It's whatever makes you happy. And it will give us the epic bacon, 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 bacon. So we got 6 of those. We're going to need 4 of them. Yay, 4 of them. So, all right, let's look at this pattern. We got bacon on the middle, and we got the extremes. We got to do 4 of these extreme ones. Whew, it's going to be fun. So, this unstable ingots are going to go on the edges, and the bacon's in the sides. And just go ahead and set this up again. We need 4 of those, and we need 4 more of these. And that should be everything we need. We'll go ahead and go over to this crafting table. And let's see, we'll go ahead and put diamonds, and there, and there. So now we got our 4, and we need to fill up all the spaces except for 4. Let's use the cobblestone this time, I guess. Because we want to control exactly where they go. And I don't know if I want to do those. Just do. Okay, so we get the 4 ingots here. We get the 4 bacons here, and there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. And they're again on the corners. And take that out. Put this in the middle. Drag the epic bacon all through, and we have a master stone. We have a master. We bow down to the master. Yes, yes, we have our master. Dun dun dun. All right, let's go ahead and put the epic infusion stone away. We'll never use it again because we have the master. Da, 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 da. And just go ahead and clean up my inventory here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. I could have done this a lot quicker, couldn't I? Just double clicking. Well, there we go. We have that done. We're done with our division sigil. I'm going to go ahead and put it away. We have something to eat later. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. And okay, here we go. Now here's what we need for everything else. And you know, I didn't show you, we're going to make the diamond too. Here's what you need for the diamond. Yeah, it's what? 4 times 8. So 32 stacks, full stacks of Zivicio seeds and 4 diamonds. So we're going to do the diamonds in a little while. That's later. But let's get this armor going first. Remember the magical number 24. If you ever want to make an armor suit, some kind of suits, you need 24 ingots, 24 diamonds. It's 24 is the magical number. So we need 24 of these. So we're going to first off make a diamond suit, and we'll just go like that, and we'll do a hat too in there. There we go. We got both of them done. And then we'll do the leggings and the booties. There we go. So now we have our full diamond armor, and we are going to start upgrading it. Let me show you the way it upgrades. Let's get down to the armor. Here's the first armor. It starts out with the diamond, and it's the Axio ingots, so we have to make the Axio ingots. Let's go back over here, and then we upgrade the Axio armor to the Crucio armor by using the Axio armor. Then once we got the Crucio armor, we use the Crucio armor to go up to the Imperial armor. And then finally we get up to the Zivicio armor using the Imperial armor. So we just keep on building by building the ingots and just get started because we got a lot of building to do real quick here. Okay, the first one's going to be really simple. We only need 32 of these ingots, the essence. So we'll just pass those around like this. Put the master in the middle, and we get 8. 8 is a magical number of when we get done with each set. And just go ahead, and we're going to take these here. And we're going to put it in this crafting table here, and we're going to leave it in here because this is just make sure I get corners. I always confused which ones to go in. Yep, nuggets in the corners, and nuggets in the corners, and then the iron on the sides. Whoops. Iron here. Alright, so now we got that, and we're going to stick these in the middle, and we're going to get the ingots. And it's going to give us again that magical number 24. Let's go back to this crafting table, and we'll go ahead and make our armor upgrades. And it's the same thing as making the original armor. It's the same pattern. So we're going to go ahead and make the chest plate. We'll go ahead and make a helmet. And then we just put the chest plate here. And we got our upgraded chest plate. Put our helmet in here. We got our helmet upgrade. And yes, now we're going to do the same thing with the pants and the booties. There it goes. There's our pants. There's our booties. Alright. So, alright, we're done there. Whew, that was fun. The next one we're going to go up to, what was it I said again, is the Crucio. And the Crucio, we're going to need a total of 2 stacks. Yeah. 2 stacks. That's it. Not much. So we're going to start out with 2 stacks of this stuff. 1, 2. And we're just going to go ahead and put those back in. And it should come up to 8 when we're done here. Yep, there's 8 there, 8 here. So now we have 8 Crucios. So we're going to take those 8 Crucios and go back here and put it in here. And we get our 24 Crucio ingots. Now we're going to upgrade our suit again. Once again, doing the same thing we did just a minute ago. And and don't forget the helmet. And we'll put the chest plate there, upgraded. Put the helmet right here, upgraded. And now we'll do the pants again. And we're about halfway done now. There we go. We got our pants. And we got our booties. Alright, that was fun. Now the next set we're going to need a total of 8 stacks of these things. So we'll do this twice. 8 stacks altogether. There's 64 there. And go ahead and do 4 more. Now we have all 8 stacks for the next level. And we'll go ahead and spread these out. And then the next one should go us down to 8. Whoops. There we go. 8. Now we have 8 Imperios, and here we go again. We start all over with making an ingots. And where did my nuggets go? I mean, my iron go. Okay, there we go. We got our 24 ingots, so we're all set there. Just go back here and upgrade our armor again. Whew. I think you got the idea now. So let's go ahead and go here, but let's go ahead and finish up. We're almost done. Whoops. One more right there. There we go. And our hat. And we're almost done. We got one more to go, but it's the hardest one because we have to use all that Memencio essence you see to my left on the next level. That's a lot of Memencio essence, you know, if you think about it. Alright, so the next one's going to take a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's, I'm trying to remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we use all this. Alright, well, I know we do. I know that we use all this to get to the next level. So just go ahead and just start going. There we go. It's 8 stacks of 4 is what it should have been. So hopefully that's what we got. I didn't even count them. It should have been 8 stacks of 4. 3. So this makes 4 stacks of 4 right here. 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's 8 stacks of 4. So we use all this to get to Zivicio or whatever that essence is. And we're almost done. This last armor takes a lot of this stuff. And that's why I started out early in this game getting this farm going. Alright, we got 2 more stacks to go here. Whoops, I split that one in half. Ta-da. 1 more. Then we go to the next level. Bless you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can count, guys. Aren't you proud of me? Alright, so here we go. We're getting closer. We're almost to the Zivicio, whatever you call it, phase. 1 more. There we go. All that work for 8 of these things. Now, I also got a lot of this stuff. I already have some of this stuff. You get it from killing the Wither. I probably have 10 stacks, 10 of these already, but I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted you to really see how much it takes. It's incredible. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get our ingots. We're all set there, and now we're going to finally make our last phase of our armor. Let's go ahead and get that out. And this is where it gets really cool. Helmet, helmet, helmet. There we go. Nope, not yet. There we go. Oh, yes. This is what I like. All right, here we go. And booties. And we'll put our panties there. Our booties there. And guess what, guys and girls? We have our armor. Dot, dot, dot. And guess what? We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. Dot, dot, dot. Yay! I love this armor. 96% of the damage is taken by the armor, which is cool. And you don't take any fall damage, which is even better. I don't know if I really care about the way I look, but you know, it is what it is. It will take care of you. Hello there. Kind of creepy looking if you ask me. Alright, so we got this armor done. Let's go ahead and real quickly go ahead and get to the next phase, and that is this diamond seeds. We're going to use all this to get our diamond seeds, and we'll go ahead and put the master in the middle again, and we're going to go ahead and do this all over one more time. And I'm going to shut up and I'm going to fast forward to this part. I'll be right back. Last stack, there we go. Not last stack, we got to do it all over again. We're getting closer and closer as we go. We are going to make a diamond seed. A diamond seed. Dude, we're going to make diamonds. We are going to make diamonds. Diamonds are forever. There we go, and let's see, we've got 2 stacks left. Split those in half. I mean, this Zivicio, I mean, it's just incredible how much it takes. There we go, this is our last one. And there we go. We have everything we need except a seed. Just get our seed out. We need 1 seed. And we'll put this in here. We'll pick our seed. We'll take dot, 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 dot. You know what? I made too much. I can make 2 seeds with this. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry, guys. I overdid it. Oh well, that doesn't matter. It's done. It's over. We are got the diamond seed. There's my gas one I made last time, which is great. I didn't make that with you. I just got excited because I can make a gas one. And I don't have to worry about sieving soul sand anymore. All right. So, let's look at our achievement book real quick. Dun, dun, dun. And we can check off crafting a diamond seed, crafting Zivicio infused armor. And we can also say we can fly. We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. And here's my base from an aerial view. Dun, dun, dun. All right, that ends today's episode. Thanks for watching. If you saw something you liked, please give me a thumbs up. If you saw something I need to know, please leave in comments below and I'll pass it along to everybody else. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And again, thanks for watching, my friends. Have a great day. Bye.